well at the Fireside Open back in the winter. So when Sully comes out, the gamer gene within him makes itself shown. They just need, they're looking for consistency and a little bit of proper decision making on which Pokemon to use at which time, because they really seem to favor Squirtle and Ivysaur over the Charizard. But Squirtle is absolutely the right pick when coming up against Hero, whose slower airspeed and ground speed can be just a field day for Squirtle.
No, yeah, definitely, man. And you're seeing right off the back, Sully, one of those players that usually you'll see him opt to go Charizard, one of his more tried and true characters, even going back to Smash 4, where he was indeed a Charizard main. But, you know, yeah, he was a really solid player, but even then, you know, we've been seeing the Squirtle come out a lot more. At least I have, and it has not disappointed whatsoever. Ooh. And
no Zoom.
No Zoom. Trying to wait for that Zoom to come out, and this is not a good start right now, as we see no swapping coming out from Sully at any point in time. This Squirtle has been rocking out for a whole minute already.
Yeah, the tiny turtle is going crazy here, and
this is not good. This is not. Yeah,
I'm absolutely loving the use of Water Gun, because if NEK is going to keep choosing to go for whooshes high, then Water Gun will push them away, leaving them susceptible to any sort of follow-up. In that case, it was just another Water Gun to close out the stock. And these combos, like, again, the DI...
No. Oh, no!
Not going for the waterfall, okay. I respect it because you've been so good at ledge trapping. That time NEK is finally able to get some space, but I love the counterplay from Sully, getting right into NEK's face, forcing misspacings with Squirtle's small stature and amazing ground speed.
And I like the usage of the Accelerado, not even going to go for the Sizzle or any other projectile option, trying to get a little bit more momentum, a little bit more speed to go in their favor. NEK, you know, finally has a lot more Accelerado until they lose it. Not going to get much out of it, but still tacking on a little bit of damage here and there. What NEK wants to do, at least going into Game 2 now, just try to build a little bit more momentum, try to get a better feel for their opponent. I mean, this Squirtle has been rocking out from the very beginning, so we haven't really seen the Ivy or the Charizard do anything, so that's something that he may have to await maybe for Game 2, but it seems like we're going to go straight into it, because that edge guard coming out from Sully, the Nair, was all it took, and I mean, everything just panned out perfectly for Sully, and there were so many unfortunate circumstances that came out for NEK, not getting Zoom in those first two stocks when they needed it the most, and I mean, just proper edge guarding and combo game coming out from Sully.
Yeah, the edge guards, the ledge traps, the on-stage combos, the finishers off of platforms, the extensions that were there. Like, Sully showcased something that I feel like we don't see a lot when it comes to Pokemon Trainer, which is each individual Pokemon is a very well-rounded character, and Squirtle often doesn't get a lot of the limelight because the Pokemon trainers in the area, namely players like Quid and Beast, favor Ivysaur and Charizard respectively. There isn't really a dedicated Squirtle aficionado in the tri-state region, solely showing just how broken this character can be.
Yeah, I mean, Squirtle, you know, despite their size and stature and how quickly they are to die, especially at this kind of percentage, you know, it's a very combo-heavy character. They really do excel on the fact that, you know, the moment that they get in, especially when they get that grab, you know you're going to be going for a ride. 39% already tacked on, and Sully is going to keep on going, catching the jump as well with the up B.
Yeah, NEK has to be very careful with these high air dodges, and I want to see him stay more grounded. Hero has a lot of really great pokes as we sit here and watch Squirtle ledge trap so effectively, going for another whoosh up close. Yeah, see, that down tilt is so good at hitting lows. You got a chance to pull up menu. The Kaboom was a little bit too high rolly, but as long as you're able to keep your boots on the ground, Squirtle can be poked out rather effectively.
Oh,
the withdrawal protected him from the Magic Burst. They have enough for a level 1 whoosh, but this is not enough. Yeah, it didn't have enough for the level 2. You need... It's 5 and 11, and just didn't get there.
Yeah, just slightly charging it a little bit too much there. Going to cost him the stock, but just that withdrawal being used from Sully, an immaculate play. That was super smart. Whether it was intentional or not, it saved Sully from taking all that damage, even potentially losing that stock. But now, you know, NEK tacking on a lot more damage, and you're seeing even Sully finally getting a little bit of that momentum being built up from Game 1 back. But now with the oomph unlocked, we could be seeing a dead Squirtle soon. And he's sticking through with the Squirtle despite the percentages from both sides. You know, he's not switching off to Ivy or Zard.
Yeah, just more and more interceptions, just forcing NEK to use so much mana to recover and barely giving him a chance to pull up menu. This air dodge habit is going to get, it's already getting punished. It's going to get obliterated sooner rather than later, especially if NEK keeps on going for these super high air dodge ins. That time, the back air was a means to try and mix up his landing options, but Squirtle just too small. Flame Slash comes out. Let's see if NEK can get a stock right here. Trying for the thwack. Yeah, thwack hits ledge. It can even two-frame if timed correctly. And Squirtle, with that high percent, and as well as being down a couple stocks, made it only more likely that Thwack was going to close out that stock.
And we are not looking at a 6 stock now. I mean, goodness gracious for that, for NEK. Definitely didn't want to go out like that, but Sully making a huge statement going into what could be his top 8 security right now, but he's looking really dominant. He's not fazed by anything. You know, usually when you're seeing a hero, especially when they got that menu out, you're just kind of like in a panic moment, like, what do I do? What do I do? What do I read? What are they going to pull out? But Sully has been playing it so patiently, so passively, like, I'm chilling. I'm doing pretty good.
I want to see NEK go for a couple more grabs and of course, try to stay a bit more grounded or play off this platform a little bit, because it feels like Sully is just able to squirt under or get around so much of NEK's pressure. And the mana cost is just showing as a result. Barely able to keep over 20 mana for so long, and that shield grab, a good mash out, but stuck on the platform, and Sully is just calling out jumps, calling out air dodges. There's some good damage coming in, though. That Sizzle actually might have even taken the stock, and with Oomph online, we're going to see a forward tilt. No, trying just to keep out the side B with the forward air to keep out. This is a really good position for Hero all the way, as this is the Ivysaur swap and the full switch over to... oh, we're back to Squirtle.
Back to Squirtle, but, I mean, you know, one thing that I do want to mention now, you know,
that was so good.
Yeah, I mean, that was great coming out from Sully, sticking it out full edge with the Squirtle. Squirtle doing everything to claim all those 6 stocks. Yeah,
and the one mix-up when he needed it. You're like, oh, man, I'm getting ledge shot by a Squirtle. He's got a beat on how I want to approach off ledge. Well, it's time for the Ivy, and Ivy will get him off, recover with the Zard.
Dude, I honestly forget that Ivy is able to just go through the ledge, go through the stage like that and hit you with Vine Whip. But, you know,
that's crazy.
It's a good tool, and Sully, you know, just really showing that he is more than just, you know, more than just a Zard main, or, because we usually see the Zard come out and do all the wonders for him. But, you know, the Squirtle, phenomenal. The Ivy, when it mattered the most, even if it was just that one interaction, it was pretty good interaction coming out. Yeah. But, you know, one thing that I do want to mention, and hopefully NEK will review this later on, but don't waste so much time looking at the menu. You're just giving, not only are you just wasting time for yourself, but you're giving your opponent all that time to check what it is that you have, what it is that you're looking for. And especially when you're just sticking to that one specific option that you're probably going to press, because I've been seeing him roaming around the snooze a lot whenever it would come out, and he would just wait like a few 2-3 seconds to actually let it out, because that's when he would see Sully in a position where he would be able to get caught. But, you know, Sully just taking full advantage